Good afternoon, A-class students. It's your Uncle William back again for lesson 11. So today we're going to start It's a Hard Life, Unit 11. Vocabulary we're going to look at is personal qualities, collocations, and phrasal verbs. And grammar, question forms. Okay. You take a look at these pictures here first. What do you think is happening there? How do these people feel? They look pretty happy, satisfied with something. Let's see what this, oh, it's a job interview. Okay, so let's go to the next page and we can listen to the conversation between Hannah and Mandy. Oh, wait a minute. Just a moment.
Hi, I was wondering what happened to you. You've been gone forever. How did it go?
Oh, it wasn't too bad, I guess.
See, didn't I tell you it would be okay? So what did he ask about?
Oh, he asked why I wanted to work there, if I had any experience, that kind of thing.
So nothing unusual. There were no trick questions?
No. In fact, I'm not sure why he didn't ask more questions. I did all the talking.
That's a good sign. You're supposed to keep talking in an interview, aren't you?
Well, that's what they say. Anyway, let's go and eat. I want to celebrate.
Celebrate? Do you really think you'll get the job? I mean, there were a lot of applicants and you don't have that much experience.
Maybe not, but he is my father.
So she's trying to get a job with her own dad. I think she'll get the job. What do you think? Okay, if you look a little closer here, you can see this aren't you? That's what we call a question tag. We put that at the end of the question. See if we can find another one. No, but let's learn about question tags. Let's first look at this little box here, language box. And let's listen.
Unit 11, page 70, language box.
I was wondering what had happened to you. Didn't I tell you? What did he ask about? He asked if I had any experience. I'm not sure why he didn't ask more questions. You're supposed to keep talking, aren't you?
Okay, so you can see different kinds of questions here. This one here, you see there's no question mark at the end. But that's still a question because she's wondering. I was wondering. That's a question. Okay, and this one here, I'm not sure why. She's wondering. I'm not sure. So that's a question, even though there's no question mark. Okay, and as I told you before, this one here, aren't you? It's a question tag. Okay, we add that on the end of the question sometimes for different reasons. Let's go to the grammar reference and see why. Okay, so we have different question forms here. There are many ways to ask a question. You can end in a preposition, about or from, in, on. Okay. What did he ask about? About. Who is your present from? Okay. And this can be any preposition, okay? Those are just two. You know prepositions. We did those. And you have questions where the question word is the subject with no auxiliary verb. So, who told you to come here? Which famous company makes the iPod? Okay. The question word, who, and which, that's the subject. Who told you to come here? Susan told me to come here. Which famous company makes the iPod? Apple. So Apple is which? That's the subject. Okay. And you have indirect questions that are used to sound more polite. Okay. They're not as strong. A little gentler. And as you see, a lot of these don't use a question mark. I wonder where he is. I'm not sure why he left so early. Okay? And this one does use a question mark. Do you mind if I sit down? By saying, do you mind, we make it indirect. You don't say, can I sit down? That's direct. Do you mind if I sit down? Is indirect. Okay, we have some negative questions. You see these different feelings here. Confirmation, surprise. We can express these emotions or ideas with a question. Didn't I tell you the answer? Okay. Haven't you finished the report yet? So she's kind of frustrated. Haven't you finished? Okay. Isn't it hot today? She says that because she doesn't want an answer. She doesn't need an answer. She just wants to talk about how hot it is. Okay. Let's go up here. And when I told you question tags, you can use a question tag for confirmation, agreement. We saw that movie last week, didn't we? You notice how this word we is the same as the subject, we. And this verb, didn't, we use instead of saw. Okay. We saw that movie last week, didn't we? And didn't is negative. This verb is positive. When this verb is positive, this verb is negative. When this verb is negative, don't, this verb is positive. Okay. You don't like fish, do you? Okay. So you and you, don't, negative, do, positive. And when you don't know the answer, you can use these. They're from Japan, aren't they? Notice how this one, confirmation, goes down. You don't like fish, do you? And this one goes up when you really don't know. They're from Japan, aren't they? Okay. And see, they are not. Positive, negative. You have not, have. Negative, positive. Okay, just what I told you here. Okay, let's go to the exercises here. Read the answers and complete the questions. Turn off your video and do that. Okay, here we are. Question, how old were you? I was 23. What company did you work for? Where's the rest of that? What company did you work for? Ace Education. That's me, Ace. How long did you work there for? 3 years. Now That's not right. Do telling me why you left? No, it's not do. It's do you mind? Do you mind telling me? Okay, this is wrong. And how long have you had your current job? 2 years. Okay, next part. Stop your video and put those in order. Okay, let's look at the answers. Oh, they're over here. Okay, let's go over here for now. You can see all the answers. Okay. Here's the questions, the words. Here are the answers. And finally, correct the mistakes in these questions. There's one mistake. Find it and correct it. Okay, let's take a look. What did you do? Okay, there's a do in there. Do you remember where my car keys are? Okay. Let's take a look. This here replaces this. That's not right. Who did Saw, the last movie? So there's no did. Who did see? Out. Who saw the last movie? Harry Potter movie. No did. Okay. Next one. Letter from. Do you know when the job starts? Okay. By the way, I don't like Harry Potter. I just had to mention that. Some of you like Harry Potter, but I've never seen one of those movies. Okay, let's go to the next part. Vocabulary. Match each adjective with another adjective that has a similar meaning. Okay, the answers. Next part, write each verb in the correct space. So you can stop your video and do those. Commute by train. Okay. All right, let's go to the last part. Before you listen, complete the conversation using the correct words. Work with a partner. So stop your video, try to do that. I think that'll help you a lot for the test. You can do that. Okay. All right, let's listen and check.
Unit 11, page 71, real life exchange.
Hey, guess what? I got the job.
That's wonderful. How soon do you start?
Next week. I have no idea what the salary is, though.
How come? Didn't you ask?
No, I didn't. I wonder if I should call and find out.
I don't think so. You don't want to look like an idiot, do you?
Okay. Don't want to look like an idiot. Do you know what this word idiot means? Kind of a fool. Okay. But you shouldn't call anyone an idiot. Okay, that's kind of mean. Even though there are a lot of idiots in the world. Let's go down. And we see some words. What about, what for, who for, and so on. So these are short questions we can just ask for more information. Try to do those. Stop the video and do those. All right, let's see the answers. I went to the movies yesterday. Who with? Or with who? Both are okay. Can I ask you a question? What about? Or about what? Can you give me $20? What for? Or for what? Okay, so all of these short questions like this, you can say either way. For who? From who? Okay? And let's go to the last page, pronunciation, where we're going to finish off as usual. And we have intonation and questions. Notice how the voice goes up at the end. Let's listen.
Unit 11, page 123, pronunciation.
You said you wanted to see me? You finished the report already? You're not coming to the party? Your computer crashed?
Okay, notice how the voice in a question goes up at the end. So listen to those again, practice those a few times, and I will leave you there for today. It's getting cold, stay warm out there. And we're almost done. We're going to have one more unit after this, unit 12. Then we'll be done for the final test. So stay safe out there. Uncle William signing out.